May I arrange champion.
Now, I find this very, very disturbing. Very, very disturbing. And if you're sensitive enough, you should condemn what just happened there. Today is June 12th. Today was set out to celebrate Abiola, who was killed after he won the presidential election. June 12th is being tagged Democracy Day in remembrance of Abiola. While we are celebrating Democracy Day, they should also celebrate Abiola alongside, even though I don't even see the reason why he's being celebrated, but a day has been marked for him. Now, why going there to unveil a portrait of yourself? Why going there to insult the memory of Abiola by unveiling a portrait of yourself? This is all shade of wrong, and Tinubu is moving in the wrong direction. No wonder he fell off today, to show you that democracy rejected him, to show you that the spirit of Abiola is against him. Because what he just did there is wrong, and this is how dictatorship starts. You remember when Tinubu went to the National Assembly to present the budget to the National Assembly? On the floor of the National Assembly, they sang his campaign song for him, "On your mandate we shall stand." This is the first time we are seeing this in the history of this country, where the floor of the National Assembly will be used as a campaign ground for one man. There has been talk about the National Assembly being under Bola Ahmed Tinubu. There has been talk about the National Assembly being loyal to him, and they desecrated the floor of the National Assembly to sing a campaign song for him. The National Assembly comprises people of different parties. We have the APC, we have the PDP, we have the Labour Party, we have other parties. It's not only for Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Singing the national anthem, singing his campaign song for him, it means that the National Assembly has become an assembly of APC. Now, Tinubu has gone forward to unveil a portrait of himself on Democracy Day. Are we celebrating Bola Ahmed Tinubu today? Is it Bola Ahmed Tinubu I was celebrating today? We are celebrating democracy today. Even though there is nothing to celebrate about democracy, of course there is nothing to celebrate about the democracy, because democracy is the government of the people, for the people, and by the people. But what we have in Nigeria today is government of the elite, by the elite and for the elite. It's government of the few. It's government of the classes, the classism. It's government of the people who have acquired political power and they are lording themselves over Nigerians. It's government of the elites who have attained financial status and they don't want ordinary Nigerians to breathe. It's government of the elite that are suffocating Nigerians. In democracy, it is the people that vote their government. But what we have in Nigeria today is the people using their war chest to buy power. Once you have the financial war chest, you can buy power in Nigeria, you can buy INEC, you can even bribe the judiciary. The judiciary used to be a very respected institution in Nigeria today, but all that has been desecrated. 20 plus years of democracy. We cannot conduct free, fair, and credible election that is free from violence. The last election, we saw wide-scale violence orchestrated against people. People were asked to leave Lagos because they will not vote for a particular candidate. People were maimed, properties were destroyed, and we say that we are practicing democracy. INEC said that they are going to use the electronic transmission of result, which was passed into law. But on the day of the election, INEC reneged. They did not use the electronic transmission of result. That of the National Assembly was successful, but when it came to the presidential election, INEC said there was a glitch. This is democracy we are practicing. Just the other day in South Africa, we experienced the electronic transmission of result. We experienced electronic voting where the people of the diasporans were allowed to vote in an election. But Nigeria, we don't allow the people of the diaspora to vote, even though they contribute large to the economy of this country. Who is fooling who in this country? And you say that you are practicing democracy. You are practicing democracy, but the people that you claim to be representing are begging you to increase the minimum wage. And you are proposing 60,000 naira for them. 60,000 naira is just $40. In the 1980s, the people in the 1980s, the minimum wage then was $208. Look at the decline. Despite facing harsh economic reality, despite inflation, we are being presented with what? $40 as minimum wage. And you say that you are practicing democracy. You are practicing democracy, but the people in the National Assembly that was elected by the people to speak for them are not speaking for them anymore. They are not loyal to the people. They are not propagating the interests of the people. Rather, they are propagating the interests of the president, the interests of one man. They are loyal to one man. They are not even speaking or making bills that will make the life of the people comfortable and better. They are rather passing bills that will help the president to borrow more money and even changing the old national anthem, as if the national anthem that we are singing is a cause of what we are experiencing in our country today. You are talking about democracy. You are crying that over 100,000 naira as minimum wage to Nigerians in the civil service that are working to keep this country going is too much, but you are budgeting 90 billion for yacht. You are buying SUV worth 162 million naira for the National Assembly members. You are building car park 4 billion for them. You are using 21 billion naira to renovate the office of the vice president, whereas Nigerians have voted for you. Nigerians that you claim you want to protect their interests are homeless. Have you all seen the rates of the high cost of house? Shelter these days is out of the reach of the poor man. And I don't even understand how Nigerians can keep up with that. And you say that you are practicing democracy. What level of democracy we are practicing? What we are practicing in Nigeria today is democracy, is cruelty. These people don't care about Nigerians. These people don't want Nigerians to breathe. These people care about themselves. They care about their interests, their selfish interests, how they can amass so much wealth for their unborn generation. Of course, look at Yaya Bello, the former governor of Kogi State, is paying salary or is paying school fees of his kids up front, whereas the people of Kogi State cannot even go to school. They cannot even feed. You are talking about democracy, the institution that was created to checkmate the criminality in public office, so that the EFCC has not yet arrested Yaya Bello after 2 months that they vowed to arrest him and bring him to book, but they are busy harassing innocent citizens, innocent Nigerians that went to club, stealing their phones, their wig, and even eating up their food. What level of democracy are we practicing in this country? And then you came out and you want to remember Democracy Day, but you are unveiling a portrait of yourself. No wonder there was protest everywhere in the country. There is protest everywhere in the country because Nigerians are hungry and they cannot continue like this. And the sooner the government of the day put an end to all of this thing that is happening in this country, the better. Because what is brewing is going to be bigger than the government. Nigerians are being pushed to the wall, and I don't think they can take this for a longer time. I don't think they can continue allowing themselves to be pushed while the politicians feed off themselves. A time will come where these poor people will rise up and they will eat up the rich. The sooner they put an end and give Nigerians good dividends of democracy, the better for them. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video.